Morning.
We have a quorum, so I'll take a motion to approve the agenda and the minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda in the minutes.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and second. Any further discussion? And then all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion will carry. All right. So I will recess the regular meeting, take a motion to open the public hearing to declare emergency medical service to be essential services in Ward County.
Motion over the public hearing on EMS.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All same sign, motion will carry. Okay. And we'll open it up to the public. Is there any comments? So I'll ask again, is there any comments from the public? If not, I'm going to take a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll motion to close the public hearing.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
It's moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign, motion carries. So I will reconvene the regular board meeting and gonna look at discussion for the resolution to declare or open it up to a motion. Either way.
Mr. Chair, since we went through our three readings, I'd motion to approve resolution 2022-05-1601 to declare EMS essential service.
Is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
Is there moved and seconded? Is there any further discussion? If not, I'm gonna take a roll call vote. Bober,
Aye.
Stone,
Aye.
Snavy, aye. The motion, the resolution will pass. Thank you, everyone. Okay. This is drainage here. Gotcha. This is yours. What do we got? What do you got? This is a minute.
Yeah,
Too many things.
all right.
Stamper.
Yeah. Rich wasn't gonna be on today, right?
Yep.
Okay. Drainage.
Wait a second. Anybody know about this meeting coming up next Tuesday? Did you get any feedback on it as far as where it's at or time?
We didn't see any, I didn't see anything, did you?
I didn't. That's what I was wondering if I missed something.
No, yeah.
Like tomorrow or the week after?
It'd be the week
Next
after.
Tuesday,
He was
yeah.
going for Memorial Day.
You try to do it right after our meetings.
Yeah,
Yep.
Because Mitchell County meets Tuesday.
Right.
So we're gonna try to do it around 10:30 or something next week. We'll have to confirm with him, I guess. If that's
Yep.
gonna happen or
I'm
not.
sure.
Sure.
I just was wondering if I missed an email or something.
Nope.
if you did, I did. So,
Okay.
okay. So the drainage. All good chance to drainage claims.
Yeah, I'll motion to approve drainage claims.
I'll second it.
Moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All same sign, motion carried. Okay, regular claim.
Wait, I don't-
Drainage.
Drainage, sorry, oops. Okay. Wetland, okay, yeah, the wetland maintenance, okay. At DD 21 West near Manly is required to demonstrate health and need of vegetation before annual monitoring requirements can be ended. Review 21 report, it was clear that invasive grasses have overtaken parts of the mitigation area, stream upstream of the pool, and very little of the planted grasses have come up. It is necessary that the area along the streams and inside the ditch banks be reseeded to comply with permit requirements. Mark Linflaut of Northwood has reviewed the needs of the site and spoken with County Conservation Department. County Conservation has said they can reseed the area as part of the regular work in the county. Mark has noted some areas where bank erosion has occurred should be addressed. The work is minimal and can be completed during the summer. We have recommended he speak with A1 Excavating of Joyce. If the board has another preference for either reseeding or bank repair work, please let us know in the next few weeks. If there is any questions, please let me know. I guess I don't have any issues with it. It needs to be done. It's part of the ongoing maintenance out there. So,
And the quicker it gets established, the quicker we have
Right,
to stop,
this is-
or we get to stop doing the annual
gotcha.
checks.
And Jim's got stuff and willing to do it.
Prime time to be-
Keep it in house and just pay them
Yep.
for their costs.
So we need a motion to
Yeah,
take a motion to approve that A1 and Worth County Conservation's take care of reseeding and bank fixing, I guess, basically, right? Fixing the homes.
Make that a motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Moved and second. Any further discussion?
does somebody want to contact anyone or you want me to, or,
I guess I thought they'd already been contacted.
oh,
I'm sorry, but
okay.
'cause we're,
We have recommended he speak with
Oh.
A1 Excavating.
he speak.
Maybe Mark's gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll check with Mark.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign. Yeah, check with them. I can talk to Elliot too if you need to, but I would assume being they're recommending, hopefully they've asked if they can do it already because they're busy.
Well, and he'll know where, or he'll point him in the right direction where it needs to be done.
Right. That would be best because he knows what needs to be fixed and. Okay. That's it on drainage, right? Yep. So claims then. You guys got any questions on claims?
I'll motion to approve claims.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Moved in second. And is there any further discussion? None, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, any reports?
Nope.
Payroll,
Nope. Nope.
cigarettes.
Nope.
There's an annual MMP plan for.
Delete.
Delete.
Yeah, we're using
Anybody look through, get a chance to look at it?
Yeah.
Any questions? If not, I'll take a
Still couldn't get it up.
motion to
I'll be
acknowledge.
talking to you after the meeting.
I'll motion to acknowledge the manure management plan for Dilly Farms.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Moving second, any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same time, motion carries. Okay,
Should have made it 8:45.
yeah. So Melissa won't be on.
She just sent an email this morning. Did you guys see that with the,
Master plan on
that
it?
OPM
Yes.
meeting we had?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the info is on that attachment. I was just started to scroll through it. but-
Yeah. Did she contact you guys last week?
Yeah.
Yep.
About what?
Well,
We can't talk about it here, but.
yeah.
we can talk about it
After.
Afterwards.
Okay.
Then I didn't get contacted.
Check it out. I know she was making calls.
Yeah, she's making calls, so I'll let you know. Okay, wait until Jackie gets back here, I guess. And so we are on for discussion of approval of the invoice for pipeline engineering proposal.
Okay.
Yeah, so what are we?
That came in, that's part of the pipeline study and engineering to get that gas to Manly. There's still approximately $128,000 of a state grant that has to be used by the end of June. Or it stays down there.
So that's where the money's at, is down in Des Moines.
Yeah, it's approved as part of the grant that was approved 3 years ago.
Something like that.
And it pays for all the studies and everything like that. We just have to pay the bill, submit it to the state. They reimburse us back the the amount. It was originally on $250,000. We'd gotten, what, 64,000 back a couple years ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Because Mitchell and Worth had split the original cost and then got reimbursed for most of it. We didn't get reimbursed for everything because the grant came in after the work had started.
Right.
But anything from that point on was future, so we got, like 64,000 back last go around, so we'd like to utilize this money.
Mhm.
And I thought it was a little simpler than what it was, so
Yeah, it's
I
not.
apologize for that.
No,
If I would have known a week or two sooner.
It would have been.
I
I
would have been
didn't
just
even-
fine.
I didn't even think about it as far as when that budget amendment.
Yeah, when you spend money, it needs to be in the budget.
Right. Well, and it's,
so where are we at? Is this a timeframe? Can
I
we
gotta
push
check
out?
with Elizabeth,
Yeah,
because I'm guessing there's a possibility I could do another budget amendment, but it will be in June, which if anybody protests, that's where you have the issue.
right,
right.
So I gotta check, but I'm not sure on that. I gotta double check on that. But when there's money coming in and money going out, you
right.
would think there wouldn't be a protest, but
Wouldn't
that's
think
the
so.
risk you
Wouldn't
run.
think so.
Right. You hate to lose out on money when the
And we'll get
state's
written
Well,
up probably.
giving it to you.
Right, technically, no, it's not. What are they protesting? I mean, it's just a study at this point. It isn't like somebody can come and say, I don't want that pipeline going through my
Right.
property, but.
Right.
So do you need a budget to put that money through, or?
We could probably put it through capital or something, but
I know I've got 52 to work too as well.
That's still shipped and,
Yeah, I mean, we've done it before.
I know.
do you have 128,000?
Pretty close.
That took care of that problem.
Yeah, that's
Let's,
kinda.
yeah,
Alright.
leave that in the back pocket.
I'll get reeled up for 128,000.
And
I'm like,
just- I
I'm
said-
like AJ, I just can't see.
Right.
That-
There's,
Oh,
That's-
no,
that's
absolutely
way
not.
too much.
No,
when you got money to put in
Yeah.
this stuff, you don't have to pay for it yourself.
you just gotta do it
Yeah.
proper.
You
So
gotta do
we
that.
gotta
Right.
make sure we get it.
In one, yeah, in and out, which is basic.
And it really
of,
can't go through the UR, the urban renewal,
No,
because that part, that route is not in the plan.
Right.
correct.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
but
And I could check with Danos, but I have a feeling I know what he's gonna tell me.
no.
It doesn't hurt to check with it.
But
Run it
still
past
deal,
them, which-
deal with the auditor, external auditor, and make sure it's done right.
Yeah, I
And then-
figured I didn't know which way to go. I started with her and then I was gonna.
Yeah,
Well, maybe just, yeah, check with those and just keep put on the agenda for next week
right.
to discuss again. And speaking of Danos, have we heard back anything lately on where we're at with the urban renewal plan?
He wanted to get together with us and it's just kind of,
I think he's got most everything he
You
needs.
should.
then I'll reach out to him this week.
See if
Well,
next
well,
week-
while you're asking him that, if we could
Yeah,
set up a conversation even for next Monday, phone conversation, or if he wants to jump on here on Zoom, just have a chat with him
Yep.
during the meeting next week, then we can see where we're at and what we need to do to keep that moving.
All right. Chris is not on, so I guess we're down to department head discussion. Anything from department
I got
heads?
a question. Is there a time crunch with these RFPs are out there? Are we running into that now?
They're
You
out.
mentioned that in your email that there
Jason's-
might be a,
They're out.
Yeah.
well, he's got it out.
but it was never in the newspaper. I never got anything to put it in the newspaper.
So did
And that's where the time crunch you were talking about.
Yeah,
So how do we work around that one?
It's,
that's what I gotta figure out.
It's maintenance. He sent it out to all basically interested parties
Yeah.
within
But
the Midwest.
You need
it
the
has to
public
be, but
But it
notice
still isn't in
too.
the newspaper.
Well, with it being maintenance though, I'm not sure that it has to be,
I don't know about that one.
because it, if it was like sealed bids or a bid thing, then yes.
Cause I thought last time they had,
I don't know if we did.
just said he didn't advertise. They emailed the RFP to all the operators they know.
Because I would venture to guess very few, well, maybe they follow the board readings, but I mean, it would be how many people interested in this actually read
That would come out of
that's-
this
that-
area.
That still doesn't.
I know, I get it, but I understand it, yeah. Yeah, on an RFP, I don't know.
Like for me, like I said, if it's this RFP, if it was sealed bids and that whole 9 yards, and yeah, that's a lot different. Apple there, but. I don't recall if they put it in the paper last time or not. Well, all right, we'll check with Jason. 'Cause I
'Cause I
gotta get
wouldn't
with him
think
on some other
something
stuff.
like that would require any more lead time than a regular board meeting, you know,
Right.
wouldn't think that would fall under the,
Is that
Public hearing.
2017?
Mhm.
yep,
That's a long time ago.
yes, well. how many years was it, yeah. 5 years. Well, we just extended it to. First time, so.
Otherwise, yeah, those are due Friday. And then. That's on Tuesday or the following week. I gotta get with him on some other stuff too, so. Inquire on that.
Anything from department heads?
Only thing I got, we did have one of our units, our K9 unit got taken out with a deer, so we got approval on Friday to go ahead. The adjuster was out there. There's over $11,000 damage, so now it's just availability of parts to see when we can get it on the road.
Can't have service then.
Yeah, kinda,
Kinda.
yeah,
He's not riding with him, but if needed, you can go get him.
right,
Okay.
no, no,
Either one, the driver or the key. man.
little pride, but no.
Yeah, it's always your pride when
It's
you.
always that.
Somebody got hurt, I guess that's the big thing, so. Okay. Anybody else?
A couple things for IT. I went ahead with the Duo purchase, so that's our multi-factor authentication. That will be just for computers starting out. So once we implement that, if anybody wants to log into a county system, county connected computer, they will have to have some sort of multi-factor authentication. So I did send an email out to department heads asking what the preferred. We're either going to go with county-owned devices first, tokens second, and then desktop phones.
Except dispatch, because dispatch got enough to log on to. We don't need any.
Yeah, we're not gonna put another wrinkle into the dispatch equation.
Okay.
Yep. And then phone system, the new phone server's installed, it's up and running. We're just waiting for phones to get in. So we don't know what supply chain looks like on there. I haven't heard anything yet. Oh, and I'll be in Lee and Van Buren counties Wednesday, Thursday this week for an ICIT assessment.
How big are these little tokens?
They're about yay big.
Like the size of a fob, probably.
Yeah, they're very fob-like. About like,
Now, what would you leave them in the office or would you
About that
keep them
size.
with you or what would you do? with
Yeah,
them?
what do you, get a kick?
their choice. I mean, if they
Put
want
them on your
the
keys?
desk, You put them on your keys, you can leave them on the desk. You know,
That might be the way we go.
Yeah,
maybe.
the fobs are, I know I've talked to Marion County and Jasper County, both implemented full Duo on theirs, and most, I think they did half fobs maybe.
It just kind of keeps things separate.
The only thing is, it's gonna take a while to order fobs because they're backward, so. Like everything else in life, but I'll keep you folks up.
Getting new headsets?
The headsets with the phone, so I had quite a few orders on the headsets. And we'll fill them as needed as people get used to the new phone system. But I'm hoping that gets done in June. Is my goal.
And my office got the safety manual printed up
Thank you.
for Mark. And he's got them and he's distributed them.
I think he said they only had one to be distributed.
County conservation.
Gave it to him, so,
So that's
That happened
completed.
fast.
good.
It's very efficient.
Good. Straightforward.
Well, thank you for your help with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not a problem.
that's
It's just
appreciated.
figured since we have the equipment, we should
Well,
probably try and utilize it. more.
I agree.
we
I
should,
agree.
that's what we pay for, so,
Great for all this in-house stuff. If we can, keep it
Yeah.
in-house.
Mhm.
absolutely. All right, Supervisor Weekly.
I didn't have anything this week.
Oh, no children's services, no nothing.
Wow.
For you. I had, oh, Care Connections. We have a grants. Trying to get out to help get some services going that we need because we have to spend the fund balance down. So we went through, I think, 14 of them the other day. We're gonna give out up to $1 million with grants, and we had a little over 4 million in grant applications. So went through a bunch, approved a bunch, and put a couple aside that we want to look at more to see what's basically getting some of the services up and going for some of these areas. Couple of good services over this way. Prairie Ridge, I know, will be receiving one to help get some more services here for the eastern counties. Winnebago, Worth, and Cassuth, so we, don't have to travel so far other directions. So it's going really good, and they're pushing real hard to get some more services this way.
Okay.
So I'll have a couple more meetings on that. And I think that was it.
I just had the Board of Health meeting after this meeting on Monday. We just discussed some of the salary changes. We're still looking for a nurse. Absolutely no applications, which is tough. We're gonna keep it open, keep the pay the same, starting pay the same, and we'll really look at that again. I think on June 6th or something like that is our next first part of June, next meeting. Well, if we still have no applications, I guess we'll have to discuss what the next step is, but so that's all I had.
Well, I did hear that a lot of the COVID pay has stopped for traveling nurses,
Okay.
because there was
So I'll bring it
actually
down.
hospitals losing nurses.
Oh,
going
absolutely.
traveling because they're getting paid like $90 to $100 an hour.
Yep.
So a lot of that went on, but I heard a lot of that pay, I know with Mercy anyways, has stopped.
Good.
So hopefully that'll maybe open up.
Boy, the
Some-
government
some
just
reality.
keeps helping, don't they?
Yeah, that's the thing, is it took jobs away everywhere. I mean, Mercy
Everyone there
watch
struggling.
people walk out and then they turn around and hire them as traveling nurses because they needed help.
Well, the nursing homes, everybody
Yes.
is struggling to get, and I mean, they're offering huge bonuses, and they're not getting applications with huge bonuses being offered.
Exactly.
So it's like,
Maybe a little luck that'll help on the local end anyways.
I mean, our real hope is to find somebody young that's willing to work in public health and wants to live in North Iowa and realizes the benefits of long-term employment with, but we're not finding them right now, so see what happens. So that's all I had, I guess. So I guess, is there anything else at this time? So I will recess the meeting until 9 o'clock. And we will have our public hearing on the countywide zoning. It's 9 o'clock. I'll take a motion to open the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to open the public hearing.
Is there a second?
Well, second.
Second, and all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
At the same time. I will open the public hearing up for comments on the countywide zone. Is there any comment from the public? I'll ask again. Is there any comment from the public? All right. Hearing none, I'm going to take a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
Is there a second?
I will second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion will carry. I will reconvene the regular board meeting and open it up to discussion for the public or for the countywide zoning ordinance.
Mr. Chair, I'll motion to waive the third public hearing on countywide zoning.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. So. Now we're just to the point then where we
Make a motion.
motion.
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance number 2022 period 05 period 16, amending the Worth County zoning ordinance.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
I will second.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, I will do a roll call vote. Lowberg,
Aye.
Stone,
Aye.
Smithy, no. The motion will carry. Okay. Is there anything else to come before the boards this time? Hearing none, I will take a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Moved and second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Motion will carry. Thanks, everyone.